Okay, GladrapChannel here with Sese Tohi, my man. Look, you fought about 2 weeks ago on the 25th of August, and you fought in the boxing ring for the first time.
Yep.
And you knocked your opponent out in 8 seconds. And Joel Rea, your opponent, he was completely flattened and he was taken to the hospital, and then everyone thought that was it, but this whole thing is blown into something, into a bit of a frenzy. So, I guess, how you doing? How you coping with all the attention you've been getting from the media and the Herald,
Watching the fight. No, it's okay. It's been alright. Bit of extra publicity for me.
Mm-hmm.
Walking around and people are like, oh, that's that guy. It's been okay. I think the extra publicity has been bad for the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And not good for boxing.
Mm-hmm.
We both trained hard. Well, he should have trained harder.
I guess before jumping into it, what made you want to get in the ring in the first place?
Man, for me, it's a bucket list thing. I used to get in trouble a lot when I was a kid, and I sort of went off that, and I wanted to do it the right way. So, a few of my friends are fighters, and watching them get in and fight, it was real cool to be watching them, and I wanted to feel what it's like to walk out to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like the feeling when I was walking out to the ring.
Yeah. Tell me about that. I heard that you were quite nervous. You were quite apprehensive before actually getting into it. What was that about? Where did that come from? Were you not confident, or did you think?
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, because I was just worried about fitness. Because it's a boxing match.
Okay.
And you got to throw, punches, and if every round you got to throw, punches to make sure you win the round.
Mm-hmm.
And with the sparring and stuff, I wasn't confident with how much I was doing in the sparring and the training.
Okay.
And then it came to the ring. Yeah. We did so much training. I just got nervous. I just got real nervous. That's
But were you worried about you yourself getting knocked out? Or?
Nah. I was
Okay.
worried about my mates teasing me and my family. Saying, oh, we went and watched this fight and it was rubbish.
And I guess
that was the biggest thing for me. I didn't care about everything else. But it is the biggest thing for me was a bucket list thing.
Okay.
We all talk about, oh, you should have done this in the ring. When we watch the pro boxers, oh, they should have done this. And then I'm one of those guys. If I'll talk about something, but before I bag it, I'll try it.
Mm-hmm.
Before I got to give it a go. So I've sort of nearly played every sport, and yeah.
Did you think you would be good at it? Were you always did you always watch boxing and you're like, man, I think I'd be actually good at it. I mean, I got the right size, I'm a big guy.
Boxing runs in my family. My uncle was a champion back in the 70s.
What's his name?
My uncle Fonomano, Sekona, but they knew him as Young Sekona.
Okay.
And he was he probably changed the face of boxing here in New Zealand, I reckon. He was real good. Oceania champ.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, New Zealand champ. He went to the States, did a stint over there as well.
Okay.
He was a big guy, but still light on his feet and could stick and move.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was a really big guy. Muscly as.
Did you watch a lot of his tapes and stuff, or?
Yeah. I've seen. Oh, not really. I've only seen one of his fights, and he was really, he bounced around.
Yeah.
But there's him. And then, my dad was a street boxer. But yeah, that's about it.
Did you know Joel Rea before?
Yeah.
How'd you know him?
I hadn't seen him for years, but about 6 or 7 years ago, we did our trade certificate together.
Oh, okay.
At Unitic, yeah. So that's how I knew him then. Yeah. But the Herald said we didn't know each other.
Okay, the Herald. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get onto the news a little bit later. So, did you spar with Joel before? No, okay, because he mentioned it in the interview we did that he didn't spar with you, but he knew you quite well, and he said he didn't want to hurt you because I think he didn't want to be in a fight with someone he knew,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like in a league field, because I play rugby and league and that, you gotta just sort of once that whistle goes, you gotta be able to friends after. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, yeah, he's cool. Because he's a good guy. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Big guy. And I was thinking once that was my build up. Once that bell goes, I don't know this guy, and it's going down.
No, but that's exactly the mentality you're supposed to have. You know, it's almost killed or be killed. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Defend yourself at all times. You know.
Yeah.
It's no games in the ring. You know, once the bell goes. So. The fight happens. Did you expect this fight to end in a knockout, or did you just think it's going to go to 3 rounds? What were you thinking?
All I was thinking was...
Don't get gassed.
Don't get gassed. Yeah. Stay relaxed. And, just stay relaxed. And then straight away the bell goes and I start bouncing around like a middleweight. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I started bouncing around. I was like, man, I'm lucky I didn't go on any longer. Well, we sparred like 5 rounds every training.
Okay, 5 rounds.
And it's only a 3-round fight, so.
And it's only 1.5 minute rounds as well, right?
So they do like 4 people in the ring.
Okay.
And then put 2 in, and then you spar for a round, and then 1 would drop off, and 1 would stay. Then the fresh guy would jump in.
Wow.
And spar like, you know.
So it's a fresh guy every.
So there's a fresh guy every time.
Yeah.
And that was, I think that's what prepares you properly for the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so shout out to Peach and them. I reckon they prepared me well for it, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro, they did well. Isaac and that.
You know when you connected, did you know? Did you know that was it?
It just felt like it didn't feel like I hit anything.
Okay.
You hit people at training and you can feel it. You know, you can feel through the glove. But when I threw the right, I didn't feel like I hit anything. But I sort of hit him, and then I looked at him, and he sort of, we all saw how he dropped.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And I was turning to the side, and I was like, oh shit. I was sort of a bit shocked. I didn't know what was going on. I never, you know.
Because the reaction is something we have to talk about, right? Punched him, the guy dropped. It's almost like you knew this guy was... It was all because you sort of turned your back. Did you expect him to get an 8 count and then get back up, or...
Yeah, I sort of walked to the ring and I was like...
Just waiting for him to get an 8 count?
Yeah, I was sort of like... I've watched people knock people down and they start jumping around. So I was thinking, cool, he's knocked down, he's going to get up. I'm going to walk to the ring, I'm going to stay calm. Wait, and I was counting the 5. And then I turned around and I saw he was still on the ground. And I... turned around again and I sort of leaned on the ropes.
Yeah.
It's like, just stay calm, be humble. And I turned around again and I was like, oh crap, he's still out. And I just sort of knelt down and I was like, man, please get up, I hope he's good.
Did you not feel the inclination? Okay, look, your reaction was very respectable and very commendable. But did you not feel the inclination to just sort of celebrate, like put your hands in the air, or did that come through your mind?
Yeah, but I could hear my bloody family going, they were like, yeah.
The crowd was wild. Yeah.
All I was thinking is, just be humble. Yeah. Be humble.
Because I gotta say, man, not many people in that situation would have done that.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this. Just how I am.
Yeah, it was very commendable, man.
Cheers, man. I appreciate that. But
I
don't think it should be commendable. That's just how people should be.
And then I guess, okay, you see him on the ground. What are you thinking then? You're like, oh man.
I was just thinking, he's going to get up.
Okay, got it.
I was thinking, here he comes. He's coming up.
Yeah.
And he still didn't get up. And I walked over to him and I sort of, I could see he was real stiff.
Was his eyes open?
I couldn't see his eyes. I wasn't looking at his eyes. Like, I could just see his jaw
clenching.
Shut. Yeah, he was clenched.
Okay.
And I just remember the doctor at his head. And my mate's wife ran in, Carly, she's the nurse. She's a registered nurse. And she ran in straight away, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
She wasn't even working. She just came in from the crowd, ran in straight away. And I could hear all these other people outside yelling out, do this. And I was like, oh man, just let them do their job. I didn't know what to think. I thought he was going to get up. So I just knelt down straight away and said a little prayer for him. you know, his wife ran in. You know, it could have been me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that was going through my head. Like, man, just get up, bro. It shouldn't be like this. Yeah. I didn't. There's no point that I thought about celebrating it. I don't really. We both trained for a fight. Either one of us was going to go down. You know, one of us was going to lose. So maybe I did prepare myself to win, and win humbly. You know. Yeah.
Have you knocked anyone else out before? I mean, it just looked like you've done this before. I don't know. That's why I think people think you've. I mean, I don't know. Have you had street fight before or?
Yeah.
Okay, so you.
Few, yeah.
Okay, so you've been in a couple fights, but like nothing like in a ring though. Right?
Nothing in the ring.
Okay.
You know, oh yeah, I did bouncing for a little while, but not much. Yeah. I wasn't a straight A student, but I wasn't the bad guy in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like to get into. I try and avoid confrontation, and if it, you know, when it came, you know, right in my face, then I would act. I don't like this stuff here. But yeah, I've had a few fights.
So look, you just had this fight, right? What did you expect to happen now? Okay, he goes to the hospital, he's gonna get better, everything's good, and then you go back to life as normal? Did you?
Yeah, I was just I thought I'd just keep in touch with Isaac, and I said, bro, have you heard from Joel? Is he okay? Isaac tried to ring a couple of times. I think his wife answered it and still wasn't happy. I was really shocked to see it on the news. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I guess what were they trying to achieve? Like what's the
just
angle?
Trying to get a story, whatever they were doing, they were hurting boxing. Is what they were doing, and they're hurting the gym. You know, a lot of there weren't whole truths spoken from any parties in those stories. Apart from, you know, they interviewed some other guys, they said some true stuff, but there weren't whole facts that were talked about as well. A lot of this didn't happen, and talking about a lot of headgear. He should have worn the headgear. But when you wear a headgear, don't you know, it's here, and I had him there, so it probably might not have done anything.
Plus, they don't allow headgear in the Olympics as well now. So,
yeah.
And a lot of people are saying headgear wouldn't have done anything. It's still the same. It's still the same outcome.
Sometimes they use it as a false sense of protection, so they
security blanket.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I just can't believe the news. The journalist ran with the story. That's what I couldn't believe.
Because not only that, because the Herald did 2 articles.
Yeah. And
then from there it went on Radio Live, it went on News Hub, then it went to the Sun UK.
Yeah.
And then it went to the Daily Mail. Yeah. So it was spreading, man. So
News Hub, TV1.
Yeah. TV1, that's right, yeah. And plus they've asked Joseph Parker about his opinion on corporate boxing.
No one asked me.
Yeah, what do you feel about that? How come did anyone call you up and ask you, hey Sese?
No one called me up.
Okay.
I approached Tom Delane and said, bro, let's talk. I'm not angry at all. But let's talk. And he said, sweet, send me your number and I'll interview you. Sent my number and got nothing back, so I was sort of expecting that anyway, but
why were you expecting that? Why not get your opinion?
Well, he's not gonna say. He doesn't want to hear what I want to say, the truth, and you know, he didn't want to hear from the humble winner. He wants something that people are gonna react to and oh, let's click on that. He's celebrating the fight. Yeah. I just don't like how Peach Boxing was put in a bad light. That was the worst thing. Is man, that gym's they got some.
How'd you discover Peach Boxing?
How did I discover it?
Yeah, in the start.
One of my friends boxes there, Jake, and I've been hassling him. I said, bro, can I come to training? And he's like, oh, it's not really an open gym.
Okay.
That was 6 months before, and then I'll text him again, bro, can I come to training? And he'll be like, oh, it's not really an open gym. And then I don't know, one time he said, come down, gave me the address. I went down, I walked in, and the coach was like, the hell is this guy? Isaac, so yeah, he told me not to go back. I begged him, please, can I come to, yeah, so. He actually told me not to fight in the earlier one in the year, because I wasn't ready.
Okay, so he saw that.
Because I was unfit, I was real unfit, and I would have
Okay.
had a heart attack in the ring.
Okay.
You know, can't breathe. And then I trained a bit harder, and he said, try this one, and yeah, we tried it. Did that 12 weeks of training, and yeah.
Because most coaches I know, if their fighter doesn't show up to training, doesn't show up to any of the classes, they don't let them fight.
Mm.
So even though they want to fight, they'll say, no, listen, you're not fit, and it's not safe for you to be in there. So, like, even Grant Acknell, like, he won't let, like, Solomon fight sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I know they're quite, they take this seriously,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, definitely. But, yeah, I sort of had to beg him for the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
I wanted to do it, because this is my bucket list.
Yeah, got it.
I really wanted to try it. I've played league and rugby. I know what that feels like.
Yeah.
I watched my mates get in the ring, and then I wanted to try getting in the ring.
Now, after all this has happened, do you think you want to do it again, maybe? Would that... Because you do have skill, man. You do have talent, and there is some potential that's untapped in it. Would you like to maybe pursue it?
Yeah, I'm keen. I'm really keen to do it again.
Has any promoters got in touch with you and said, hey, would you like to be on the card?
I'm not... It's... Because it was a corporate fight, you can't really... Yeah, it's not really one of those. I'm not that good. I'll just put it that way. Yeah. But
yeah.
I like the way Isaac trains the team, Isaac Boas and the team at Beach Boxing. I like how they train.
Mm-hmm.
It's helped me. My blood pressure's back to normal.
Okay, was it off the charts?
Yeah, it was high. The start of this year, it was off the charts.
Okay.
I was weighing about 160, 170. I went down to 150.
So that's 20 kgs.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So it's sort of I mean, they've helped me heaps, man. I'm happier.
Yeah.
It really helps with the stress too, with my business.
Mm-hmm.
Go to training and just smash the bag, come home, look after the
Yeah,
kids.
so you're in construction, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so SS Civil, that's your company,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Boxing's helped me a lot. Isaac and the whole team there, Isaac and Alina and them, they've helped me heaps. Boxing's mean.
Yeah. So, but why is Isaac Peach? Why is Peach Boxing getting a backlash? Like, what exactly did they do wrong?
Well, it's just because what was said in the interviews, saying that he didn't train much, and I missed a couple of trainings, but I would always say, and then I would always make up for it when I went back and train extra hard. I did extras. I didn't just train at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a boxing match and you're about to get up in front of hundreds of people and have my mentality was I'm not going to be embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I trained for. And that's what Isaac and that sort of gave me the tools to do. When you turn up to training, you be able to, I don't know, you fight how you train. You train hard, you fight hard.
No, that's exactly right, man. And I guess at the end of the day, doesn't the responsibility fall with the fighter himself? Like, at the end of the day, he should have disclosed if he had any priors. You know, at the end of the day, you have to defend yourself at all times. You know, if you get clumsy in there for any chance, it's lights out. You know.
Yeah, I just reacted to what was in front of me. I was scared, to be honest. Even before the fight, I was in the change room. And I was like, man, what am I doing here? Then Isaac and they were like giving me crap. Why are you nervous, bro? Don't be nervous. And I was just quiet, sitting. I've never liked it. I'm never the quiet guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just, man, when I got onto the ring, my legs were jelly.
Oh, really?
Bro, I couldn't. My knees felt like they're gonna buckle.
Yeah.
You can see on the GladrapChannel fight.
Yeah.
On the
'Cause you
video,
were sort of,
you can see
bending down.
doing squats.
Yeah, squats.
And I'm like lifting my legs. My legs were jelly, man. Couldn't feel my legs, and just the buzz of the lights in the crowd.
Yeah. Because there was a point where we zoomed in and you were just sort of contemplating, like you were just sort of looking at him and just...
Yeah, I was leaning on the ropes because I was like...
What was going through your mind then?
This was exactly what was going through my mind. Oh, shit. That's what was going... I couldn't feel my legs, so I was leaning on my back and my legs were up. And I I was like, oh shit.
And just a meter away, like your whole family, your whole entourage. Was
yeah.
there. What was
It
that
was
like? Was that intimidating as well? Because you didn't. It almost looked like you didn't pay attention to them.
I didn't.
Okay.
When I walked out, I didn't look at them. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Did you think that would make you more apprehensive, more? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to look at them, and I got into the ring. I still didn't. I didn't look at. When I got in the ring, it was like I was in the glass cage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I didn't look at anyone.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. That's all I was thinking in my mind. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. That's all I was thinking, bro.
What an experience, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the media is portraying you in any sort of is there some misconceptions that you would like to clear out, like what the media is portraying? Because it's very targeted. It's very it's almost agenda driven. There's some sort of agenda. They're trying to achieve something.
Yeah, I think if it was a different fighter, maybe it wouldn't have got so much press. I don't know. All I know is if it was me that got knocked out, I would have been at work on Monday. My wife would have been. She was one of those ones. When I told her I'm going to sign up, she was like, yep, sweet. Just like with rugby. You can do it, but if you get injured and you can't go to work, that's on you. And you provided for the family. So I was like, yeah, nah, you're right. So that's why I didn't muck around with training.
Hey, look, talk to me about this the last 2 weeks. So you just had a baby. Congratulations.
Yeah, yesterday morning. Yeah.
Yesterday morning, right? Now, plus this thing is in the back of your head. I mean, have you been able to just be able to focus and do your own thing, or have you sort of been thinking about this in the background? Has it been affecting your train of thought?
Not really. Yeah, it has. It's just the keyboard warriors that watch the fight. Some guys that message me and be like, "Oh, bro, keen for a rumble,"
They want to fight you after seeing that, bro?
Yeah,
They must be crazy, man.
It's just, look, I don't pay attention to that. Whatever's typed, people do that from the comfort of their homes, but they never step out the door and say the same things. So I don't really care. But it does piss me off that people can think that they can say that stuff without getting checked.
Yeah.
So if I need to say something to someone, I will go and say, bro, what's going on? I'll tell it to them straight. I won't say it to someone else and then not say it to them. I'll just go straight. Telephone line, it's us.
I guess, suppose Joel is watching. What message would you have for, him and his family?
Oh man, bro, he's the man. He got in the ring. We both got in the ring. Big ups. Anyone who gets in the ring is needs to be commended. That's part of boxing, and I just wish him a speedy recovery. Man, I'm glad he's okay. I'm just so happy he's okay. I'm glad, and yeah, we both got to do our thing and have a jam in the ring, which is awesome. So yeah, I just hope he's all good, and yeah, we're in the same trade, so. Yeah,
exactly. That's right. Both in construction, yeah. And just maybe just for people that are saying things about Peach Boxing, I mean, what would you like to say?
Man, Peach Boxing is one of the top stables in New Zealand, and anyone who's fought against any of their boxers will say the same thing. They know how hard they train. Well, I've seen. Oh man, the proof is in the pudding. I've lost weight. I'm healthier. Stress levels are down. Happier home. Yeah.
And look at the stable. Andre Mikhailovich, David Light, Ruben Webster. I mean, that's Alex the Boyd. I mean, that's a stable, man. That's probably one of the hottest gyms right now in Auckland.
Coming through. There's a lot. Jerome Pepperlin.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Can't wait for him to
all
turn
those
pro.
Guys.
Yeah.
Man, lucky we don't get to spar those guys either.
I mean, those are champions in there. I mean, even future champions. So I mean, that's
because the pros and the amateurs and then the corporate boxers, we all hit the bags together, we all run together, we all train together. So you get to feel what the real athletes do. The pros are right there, and you get to see how they box. So you're like, oh,
like inspiration. Okay. Like that's the level. That's where you head.
And that's what they like. That's what all the pros like at this gym. They're all the boys now, all the brothers now.
And I guess, just for
And
people
Erin,
that
don't forget Erin. She fights too.
Oh, Aaron Walsh.
Yeah.
That's right. What about people that are saying that corporate boxing needs to be stopped, that they're trying to end it, or what are you going to say to that?
Man, it's just unlucky. I think New Zealand is probably the only country that does that sort of fight for life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, our politicians were in there.
Yeah.
TV presenters were in there.
That's right, The Bachelor,
Yeah.
rugby players, yeah.
Nah, I don't think it should stop. Maybe if people were honest when they sign up, that's what we need. Just a bit more honesty.
Straight honesty, yeah.
If you know that you're gonna get hurt, don't sign up.
Mm-hmm.
If you know you got maybe some background stuff that needs to be checked, don't sign up. Yeah.
Ses, it's been good speaking to you, man, and it's good to get your perspective. You know, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Shout out to Peach Boxing. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Isaac and Alina, Boaz, thank you very much for the training. Brian, Steve, who else? Who else wants a shout out? All the boys at Peach Boxing. That was probably one of the highlights of my life. I lift my hands now because I didn't do it in the ring. That's what I would have said in the ring if they. But I didn't even get an interview.
Nothing. Yeah.
I got my medal. They gave me the medal after the.
Did they? I didn't see that.
I ran out to the ambulance and they handed me the medal. But yeah, I think man, I reckon corporate boxing's all good. It's just unlucky that these things happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is very unfortunate. And shout out to SS Civil and Drainage.
That's right. That's the new upcoming engineering construction firm.
Yeah, I've been around for maybe 3 years now.
Oh wow, there you go.
Specialised in drainage.
That's awesome, man. That's cool that you do all that. Like
concrete, earthworks, retaining.
And you're going to Aussie tomorrow.
I'm going back to Niue.
To Niue, okay, for just to clear your mind,
finish
or
a job.
Oh, for construction. Okay. Got to go away from the little baby, huh?
Oh, I need to go and get some bread and butter.
That's right. Says Sese, thanks very much for talking to us, and I hope this thing doesn't become anything more. You know, I mean, it's boxing at the end of the day. You know, I mean, sports, all kind of sports are dangerous. You know, rugby, cricket, basketball, soccer. So I just don't know why there's an agenda towards boxing. You know, but I hope people, you know, from your interview they see what's real and they see your perspective.
Love your neighbor. Always be humble.
Thanks.